Rain poured over the city like a never-ending curtain. Cars rushed by, horns blaring, headlights flashing in the storm. At 11:47 p.m., a black luxury SUV lost control on a slippery turn and slammed into a divider. Within minutes, an ambulance arrived. Inside lay Isla Khan, age 34, the youngest female CEO of the billion-dollar company Axle Dynamics. Known for her fierce intelligence, intimidating presence, and unmatched business instincts, she was suddenly vulnerable, unconscious, and fighting for her life. To the hospital panic. The emergency room erupted into movement. Clear the way. Patient incoming. BP dropping. She's not responding. Who is she? Isla Khan, that Isla Khan. Even the doctors exchanged nervous looks. It was rare to see such a prominent figure brought in like this. But amidst all the running around, standing by the wall with his mop and bucket, was Malik, a poor single father working the night shift as a janitor. He had seen many emergencies. But something about this one made him pause. Something was terribly wrong. Tests were rushed, vitals taken, monitors hooked. But Isla's condition only worsened. Her breathing became shallow. Her lips turned pale. Her heartbeat weakened dangerously. Her oxygen is crashing. What's wrong with her? She's going into anaphylaxis. The doctors scrambled. Where's her medical history? We can't give anything unless we know her allergies. She's reacting to something from the accident, maybe latex, maybe medication, we don't know. Minutes slipped by. Isla jolted as her throat tightened. We're losing her. Malik watched the chaos, heart pounding. He had seen this same terrifying reaction before. In his daughter. The day she almost died in his arms. Suddenly, Isla's body arched and her monitor let out a flat, continuous tone. The doctors froze. One whispered, we might lose her. Before he even realized it, Malik dropped his mop and stepped forward. You need epinephrine. Now. The room stopped. The head doctor snapped, Sir, you're a janitor. Please step away. But Malik didn't budge. No. This is the same reaction my daughter had. If you don't act now, you'll lose her. His voice trembled. But his eyes were steady. A nurse spoke softly, Doctor, what if he's right, we don't have anything else? The head doctor hesitated, then nodded. Get the injection. A nurse handed Malik the syringe. His hands didn't shake. He lifted Isla's chin, found the exact point, and injected the dose swiftly. Everyone held their breath. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, then. Isla gasped. Air rushed back into her lungs. Her heartbeat returned to rhythm. She's stabilizing. The nurse cried. The doctors stared at Malik like they were seeing a miracle. He stepped back, chest rising and falling, eyes shining not with pride, but with relief. The next morning, sunlight spilled into the ICU. Isla slowly opened her eyes. Her throat hurt. Her head throbbed. But she was alive. The first thing she noticed was a small drawing taped to the wall, a stick figure girl holding the hand of a man with a mop. Underneath, in a child's handwriting, my Baba fixes everything. A nurse whispered, your life was saved by a janitor, a single dad. Isla blinked, disbelief and gratitude mixing. I want to meet him. Malik entered hesitantly, wearing the same faded uniform. He kept his head low. Isla studied him. You saved my life, she said softly. Malik shook his head. I just did what I knew. Doctors couldn't help me, she whispered. But you could. Why? He told her about his daughter Lena. How she had a rare allergy. How he learned everything doctors wouldn't teach him because he couldn't afford specialists. How he worked nights and slept on hospital floors when she fell sick. Isla's eyes softened. She saw not a janitor but a father who had lived through pain she couldn't imagine. Isla asked, "Where is your daughter now?" "In the general ward. She has an infection. I couldn't afford better treatment." Silence. Then Isla sat up straighter. "Take me to her." Doctors protested. "And no. You need rest. Do you know who she is? She shouldn't be walking." But Isla ignored them. With Malik by her side, she walked slowly to the ward. Lena, weak but smiling, looked up. "Baba." Isla's heart melted instantly. She sat beside the little girl, gently holding her hand. "You're very brave," Isla whispered. Lena smiled. "So are you. Baba saved you." Isla couldn't hold back tears. Back in her room, Isla called her board, her legal team, her HR head. Her voice was stronger than ever. "I want Malik transferred to the medical office as a paid trainee. Full salary. Full training. Full benefits." The HR head stuttered, "But ma'am, he is a janitor." Isla cut him off. "He saved my life when my own medical team failed. I trust him." She wasn't done. "And his daughter moved her immediately to a private room. Full treatment. My expense." Malik's jaw dropped. "Ma'am, this is too much." Isla looked at him firmly. "No. This is the least." Over the next week, Lena recovered fully. Malik began training as a medical assistant. Isla visited them daily. Malik and Isla formed an unlikely but deep friendship. And slowly, quietly, the woman who had everything and the man who had nothing found something precious: hope, respect, humanity. A month later, Malik stood outside the hospital, now in a new uniform, holding official documents. Isla walked up to him. "You ready for your first day?" she asked with a smile. Malik nodded, eyes shining. "You gave me a second chance." Isla shook her head. "No, Malik, you gave me mine." They walked into the hospital together, not as CEO and janitor, but as two people whose lives had changed forever.